all my friends when I first got it were like, Kayla, that's a grandma shirt. Why are you buying grandma things? And I was like, I have a vision. Like, just trust the vision.
Who are you?
My name is Kayla Hoang. I'm currently a junior and I'm majoring in marketing and management. I'm a creative lead of The Vault. And wait, just that?
Before we get into the clothes, can you explain what you're wearing today?
Yeah, kind of a basic fit, but I have this black, just like off the shoulder long sleeve, pretty simple. And then I have baggy jeans, some Doc Martens, and this belt. Even though it's like pretty simple, I like that I was able to kind of spice it up with the belt. Then I have like also these giant earrings and some rings. So I feel like that kind of adds to it. And then also I do like to like think about how proportions play together. So like I'm wearing baggy jeans and kind of bigger boots, so those are kind of like clunkier. So then I was like, okay, I'll wear a tighter, smaller top because kind of playing with the proportions, I guess.
You think like your culture plays a role into how you dress at all?
I think certain aspects of my culture come into play. With accessorizing, gold is such a big thing in Vietnamese for a color and symbolizes luck and prosperity. And not necessarily when I'm wearing it, I'm thinking, oh, this is luck and prosperity. But I do have a lot of gold jewelry that I did get in Vietnam or from Vietnamese gold shops in Minnesota. Every time I go to Vietnam, I buy some piece of gold. And I don't go that often though, so I'm not that bougie. But when I do go to Vietnam, I do like to buy something that's gold because I think going to all the different flea market vendors like in Vietnam, they have so many gold shops like everywhere. It's like kind of a thing, because you can get it for cheaper in Vietnam than you can get it here in the US. So that's why I like to get it over there.
How much is like a standard pair of like ring or earrings or something?
I don't know exactly, but let's say I were to get like a pair of earrings here for like $150, I feel like I could get it for like low-key like $100 like in Vietnam. So that's like 2/3 of the price.
Wow, yeah, that's actually that's insane that you can get it for 2/3 of the price.
Yeah.
Yo.
Okay.
Oh, sick. What is that?
Okay, so this is a red leather jacket and a gold necklace. So like I said, gold is like symbolizes luck and prosperity in Vietnam, and so does red. So you'll see for Vietnamese New Year, they'll have red and gold for like all the decorations pretty much because they want to give or like signify luck and prosperity for the new year coming. And so I like to kind of mix red and gold together. This is a thrifted jacket and this is my mom's gold necklace. So kind of incorporating
Shout out mom.
Yeah, both the things I've been talking about, but yeah.
Did you always have like that sense of style, or like is that something you developed? Like at a young age, did you feel like you felt like you needed to dress a certain way?
I grew up in a very predominantly white town, and I think one way that I think I was able to kind of make myself feel confident in a place where I didn't always feel confident was by expressing my style. I think it gave me a sense of self. It gave me something to kind of, I feel like I wasn't confident in other aspects of my life, and style gave me something to feel confident in myself. And I definitely like experimented. Not in a good way necessarily. Like I remember looking back at some of my high school outfits, I'm like, ooh, like that was not it. But I tried. Maybe it wasn't the best creatively in high school, but it gave me like steps. Like I was working my way to where I am now, and definitely with layering. I feel like in high school I did a lot of layering, and that kind of helped me to really play with like different shapes, because I was able to layer different shapes together in high school a lot, which some of them looked kind of weird. But now I feel like I'm more open to experimenting and trying new things because of, I think, doing it in high school and feeling like less judged about it. So next I have this dress that's white and these black baggy jeans. So the traditional wear for Vietnamese women is an áo dài. And an áo dài is this traditional dress, and it has like slits on the sides, and then you wear it with these baggy pants under it. And you wear it for like different holidays and traditions. And so I thought kind of my play on that is dresses over jeans. And also a lot of the aoyais will have like embroidery and floral kind of beading like this, and so this actually kind of looks like, this isn't the shape of an aoyai, but fabric and kind of embroidery wise, this kind of is what it would be like. And then there's usually slits on the sides. But yeah, I thrifted both of these as well. And I don't know, I think it's fun to play with proportions, like a dress over pants, or I've seen people do like skirts over pants and stuff, and I think that's really cool. I haven't really done it that often. I've done it like a few times because low-key I'm a little nervous to like be doing it, but I think it's cool.
How do you go about picking your own personal style? Is that like things you see that influence you, or is that just something that you feel from within that just calls out to you?
Yeah, I think I definitely take inspiration from I definitely look on Instagram, Pinterest, like those are kind of inspirations, but at the same time, I think for my own personal style, I really like to accessorize and find unique things. So anytime I'm thrifting and I'm really looking around, I really like interesting colors, interesting patterns, textures. Like, for example, I saw this belt and immediately I was like, oh my gosh, that's so cool. I liked all the different studs and all of that. And I was like, I feel like I wouldn't be able to just like look on Amazon and easily find that. Like if I were to find that somewhere, I'd have to do like kind of some heavy searching, maybe on Depop or something. So I definitely look for things that I think are unique, and then sometimes I honestly like things that are a little ugly, like on purpose. I think
Okay.
I think
Like
like
an example?
it's like a cool challenge to try to challenge something that may be conventionally ugly, but then trying to find like a cool way to style it. Like for example, I have a shirt that's like super duper ruffly, super patterned and colored, and it's like, I don't know, it's like fun. It's like a challenge to like, you're like, how do I incorporate this crazy color, this crazy texture, and make it into something that's cool and works cohesively with all these other pieces. Okay, and then lastly I have this thrifted cardigan I got that has a bunch of butterflies, kind of naturey patterns, a little bit of florally, I guess. And then these leopard pants from Urban Outfitters. But basically in Vietnamese culture, a lot of our important symbols or symbolism has a lot to do with animals and nature. For example, the lotus flower, bamboo, the phoenix, the dragon, the tortoise, those are all important symbols in Vietnamese culture. And so we definitely play a lot into nature and animals. And even with different art, they have a lot of like pottery and paintings and embroidery, and a lot of those also center around nature and animals in their artwork. And so I thought I like to mix patterns, even though it may seem like they don't necessarily go together. But I think it can be fun and kind of a cool way to stand out. And I think it has to be done tastefully, though. Don't just go mixing patterns for no reason. But yeah, so I like these.
When I get home, I want you. Hello, I got places to be.
My name is Kayla Hoang, and I'm creative lead of The Vault, and these have been my outfits.
Like me next to you, and you next to me. Hello, I got places to be. Like me next to you.
Doc Martens and this belt. Not a very unique, crazy outfit like I just yapped about, but because I'm going to class, I'm keeping it calm. But